everyone, how are we doing? Welcome to this week's weekly outlook. I hope we're good. I hope we've been making some money from my week Forex setups that I release every Sunday for you guys. I hope you guys are gaining. If you need any of my strategy, please feel free to reach out to me. I have mentorship program for both HFX and Forex. If you need someone to guide you each step of the way, if you feel like you need a mentor that can teach you how to do this effectively with good risk management and teach you the real thing about Forex, because right now, everywhere out there, you see all these fake traders showing you guys money, showing you, oh, this thing is easy, showing you flashy cars, showing you fake demo profits. There are plenty out there. Be careful, guys. I would not lie to you about Forex. Even my students know. I will tell them the plain truth. It's not that easy. If it's that easy, everyone will be doing it. But with good risk management and good mental, perspective of it, a good psychological approach, knowing what Forex is and accepting it for what it is, not what it isn't. Not seeing it as a get-rich-quick scheme or something that can just, double your money for you instantly. If you understand what it is, then I can promise you, you will be consistently profitable in the game. So if you need help, feel free to reach out to me. So let's get right to this week's setups so that we can, I don't like my videos getting too long. So USD pairs have been doing a lot, guys. They have been doing a lot. Like I said in my last upper week video, I told you I've been skeptical about USD. So you need to be careful, guys. This inflation, you cannot predict what US dollars can do. So pairs that involve USD, you want to be careful with. The gold, the USD, a lot. But basically what I can see right now on gold overall is after breaking this structure here, we have all this right now at our 78%. So what we can say here is basically that I think this is still active. So what we can say here is we can look for buys, and that is if DXY decides to fall. DXY, to do as if it's going to fall and rise again. So a lot of, you can't really predict it. But right now, I can say I'll buy gold, but not until I see a break of this my trend line. Right? Not until I see a break of this my trend line. Or to make it easier, I can just draw this one right here. Yeah, this. So I can make this, right? Then I have a little zone here I'll be looking out for. If I can get a break and a retest of it, all right, if I can get a break and a retest of it, then I think we can have a good trade. So if I can see a break of this trend line and a break of this zone and a retest, then I can look for a buy. So that way I'll be having a break of this high. You understand? So until I see a break of structure to the other side, I'm not going to touch this pair. So overall, guys, I will be looking for buys, but depends on what the market shows me. If I'm to give my students, signals, once I see the setup, I give it to them and I explain why I'm taking that setup. So that's that. USD CAD, same thing, right? Same thing for USD CAD. I can just draw this. You understand? I can draw this. I can draw that. So if I have a break and a retest of that trend line as well, then I might be looking to get in. I need to see a real move down for DXY before I can take any USD pair. I need to see a real move. Same thing for EURAUD and GBPUSD. They've been, bits unpredictable. So we want to be careful with them. So let's go to the pairs that I really love to, trade for the week. So EURAUD, I'm looking for a sell on this pair, but it is yet to break this trend line, guys. But now it is eating my weekly trend line for a retest. It has broken it all the way here. It broke it down here, and now it's right about it here. So I can look for a fall of that. So if I can get a break of this my trend line, I'm not going to sell this pair until it breaks this and retest. I'm not going to touch it, guys. I told you guys I was expecting this zone, but it did not even come here to break and retest, so I had no interest in it. See, one thing about Forex is you need to wait for your confirmation. No matter how enticing it is, some people might have fallen for this when, it did as if it's about to fall here. Maybe a lot of people would have taken this area as a support or resistance zone, but then it just broke them out. So what I'm looking for basically is a break of this. Assuming it broke it here and retested, then I would have carried it there. But until then, I'm not going to touch this pair. So I'm looking for a sell on EURAUD, but I need a break of this trend line, guys. I need a real break of this trend line. Then maybe it can break the zone as well whenever it comes to break this trend line. So those are the two things I need to see. A good push that is going to come here, retest, I can get in, then, carry it down. EURAUD, this pair has given me some setups, guys. I don't know if you've been following. I think I gave it 2 weeks ago when we caught this move here. At the break and the retest of this trend line, we carried it all the way to the 618 here, Then another one, we had another move up here, We can say this was here. I moved my, zero as it keeps creating higher highs, right? So we can even use this. So from here to here, it came to 618 and it has completed the move. So basically, guys, since I see it as a complete move here, I can just have my trend line. And what did I tell you guys is my confirmation? We need to see a break and a retest. So we need this to move its way down here, retest it, then we can carry it down. So we are looking for a break of this low as well. Do you understand? So we need to see, let me see if I can get a pen to, okay, so we need to see something like this, right? Then the retest of this area for us to get in, then we can carry it down. So that's what I'm looking for on EURAUD. I'm looking for a break of this zone and a break of this trend line and a retest. If we can find that, then I'm going to find a sell. We can see we have a lot of divergence already. It's telling us this thing has completed this move. It can decide to come down, right? Then you need to be careful as well because from what I can see, it has broken this high. So might be looking forward to just come to a trend line. So whatever sell you take, you want to be careful not to go too deep down. You can just look for a good order block to take profit, then wait for a further confirmation. Same thing for GJ. I told you they both move the same way. So where did I stop? Okay, so this has completed this move as well. Just the same thing, guys. We're looking for a good break and a retest of this zone. This one is even more clear. I like this GJ because okay, so guys, what we are looking for here is very simple too. It's very good clean break and a retest. We get in, you carry it all the way down here or down here. Like I said, we have a break of structure to the upside. So make sure you don't target more than maybe here. It's possible it comes just to this area because we have a very strong move here that broke after this was broken and it has not been retested. So even if you do take a trade, make sure your TP is just down here. And it's going to be a lot of pips, guys. Even if you take a trade here, let's say your pips is here, you do this. This is a good almost 182 pips, right? So it's a good stuff. So, but you need to wait for a break and a retest, guys, for you to get in on that. Make sure you have your confirmation. Disclaimer, guys, whatever I tell you guys in my channel, maybe my videos, I'm not telling you to just go in on any trade. Like I said, you see me repeating it all the time. I wait for confirmations. Without confirmation, I'm not going to take a trade. I'm just telling you what I think. And one more thing that makes me feel like this is going to drop is I have a weekly trend line here. Gold is the color of my weekly trend line, and the market just eats and rejects. So I can just look forward to a bit of more rejection before it comes to my monthly zone, you know, and all. And so that is that on that. Then GBPCAD, which is the final one I'm going to talk about. I was really hoping that, guys, look at this move. See this impulse. The market failed to come and retest this. I was actually waiting for a setup like this because this move created another block here. So I was waiting for the market throughout last week for it to come to this zone, but it failed. I'm still waiting, guys. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. In fact, I have a buy limit set up for this trade down, right? But that one is just a small, like I told you in one of my videos last week, that this is how I take a trade. If I have another block entry, right, I just put a small lot size trade down so that I don't miss it. If it's just so you know, some trades just do a tap and run, so they won't even give you a chance to get in. So because of that is why I take just small lot size trades. So if it gives me my confirmation that I need, that's when I go higher lot size. So I'm still waiting for this. If this can come to this zone, guys, I'm still waiting. I'm going to get in and ride it all the way up to this high. This is almost 269 pips. So I'm waiting for it on GBPCAD. That's what I see here. Nothing else. I do not see any other trade. Then for you to catch the sell, I'm not even going to advise you to sell at all, right? Just wait for a good buy here if it can come here, and wait for your confirmations as well. So that's what I have on GBPCAD. I'm not looking forward to take any USD pair this week. I'm going to wait. And we still have our NAS going down, guys. We still have it going down. We have a break and it's at the retest. So, so for NAS, I can say you can start looking for short buys, maybe around this other blocks area. For NAS traders, what I do is I go to the lower time frame. Once it gets here, I try to see if I see a break of structure to the upside, then I get in on another block on maybe the 5 minutes to ride it all the way up here again. So if it gives me that confirmation, cool, I'm going to ride it in. So basically what you can do is maybe carve this kind of trend line on it. So if it comes into this other block and gives you the break and retest, you can ride it all the way up. So that's what I have on NAS for NAS traders. So that's all, guys. I'm not going to give it plenty. EURAUD, I'm looking for a sell. I need a break and retest of that trend line, like I told you. It's still going to be a very long waiting game because I need to see a break and a retest of this trend line. EJ, I'm looking for a sell as well. I need a break of a retest of the trend line and the zone. GJ, I'm looking for a sell. This one is even more close because it is so close because the trend line is just beside it. Compared to EJ, the trend line is still far away. Right, the trend line is still far away for that, except you want to draw another one maybe from here to here, right? And see if you can find a good break and retest of the zones like this. Yeah. So if it gives you a good break and retest and you see weak exhaustions, why not? But I'm looking for sales overall. That's what I would say. So GJ, same thing. GBPCAD, I'm waiting right here, guys. I'm waiting for GBPCAD right here. NAS, like I said, I'm looking for a buy, but I need to see some reactions there. Thanks, guys, for joining in. I hope you are always enjoying my videos. So I'll be releasing 2 videos today, like I promised. One will be for HFX. It's been a while I've released a tutorial video for HFX. So watch out for it today as well. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe. Do not over leverage. Do not think Forex is an easy game. You need to be disciplined. So I'll see you guys next week.